What's up guys, DSlabs here, and we're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Buffalo Drills, and this is our Week 3 game of the UNPL Academy. This week we're going up against Kingler and the Hyde Park Hippos. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other UNPL coaches down in the description below, as well as be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on our Pokemon content, and leave a like if you end up enjoying the video. I'd really appreciate it. We took an L last week, and we're looking to bounce back this week and bring home a positive win ratio against the current #1 seed. Now let's not hold back any longer, and let's get right into the battle. And here we are getting into the battle for week number 3 of the UNPL, going up against Coach Kingler and the Hyde Park Hippos, who's currently the #1 seed. Hopefully trying to take them down and bounce back from our week 2 loss. Of course, the UNPL playlist is down in the description below. You can go check out the entire season so far and see how we gotten to the point of where we're currently at. Do you want to start off by saying I apologize if you hear any strong rain or thunder, or wait, do you hear thunder? Yeah, thunder claps. All right, so sorry if you hear any thunder because it is storming pretty bad outside, so any hard rain, anything like that, I apologize. Yeah, I think that's about it, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Alright, we're getting into the battle against our opponent. Let's see what 6 they decided to bring. Pretty scared. I don't think I have this matchup at all. I think it's really just, their offense is really hard for me to deal with. And there's certain defensive pieces that I really just don't have a way to reliably break. But we're going to see that they decided to bring the Articuno, which is one of their Terra captains. Raging Bolt, Darkrai, Tentacruel. What was that? The Lander's T. Why is it so small? Why is Lander's so freaking small? It's kind of cute. And the Chestnut. So, like, this is... the no Gardevoir in Mousehold is really, really nice. No Umbreon is nice. And no Goldango. Okay. This was a team where literally all 10 of their Pokemon could have came, and I wouldn't have been surprised about it. Like, I think all 10 of their, like, every single member is super good enemy and could have a really good role against me. So I think my best lead might just be Cinderace. Worst case is then I have to scout for Scarfer, like with the Lando or something like that. I could lead with Charge Bolt and get a free turn off on something. And I think that's fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Good luck, have fun to our opponent. Actually, don't think I wished him good luck, have fun. So let me do that real quick. Good luck, have fun to our opponent. Let's see. Oh, no, I did. Okay, good. So good luck, have fun to them. So Darkrai, Raging Bolt, Articuno, Tentacruel, Lando T, and Chestnut. So no Mousehold, super awesome. Don't have to worry about getting swept and having to keep Skarmory around for that. No Gardevoir, super nice. I did not do well against the Gardevoir. Both of the stabs were just super strong into me, especially Scarf Set, so that's nice. Umbreon is nice. No reliable Wish passing into their team. No Goldango, that's super nice for my team not to have to worry about getting Nasty Plot set up on. So they're going to lead off with the Lando, get the Intim off. I'm going to go ahead and just U-turn right away. I outspeed if this thing is Scarfed. And my pivot's probably just going to be Skarmory. I'm not going to lie, this is a Gravity Lando. I'm in a really bad spot off the bat. So it kind of makes me want to go into Great Tusk, but I do need the health on Great Tusk for Raging Bolt. So we're going to go ahead for now and just click U-turn and go out into Skarm. If they include Gravity, good for them. Not much I can do about it, like I said. Are we going to see Helmet? We are. Okay, that's what I figured. Kind of annoying because my goal is to U-turn a lot with my Thundurus. This is completely fine, though. So, I mean, if they're a bulky Landorus, though, could I go ahead and just go into... go ahead and go into Great Tusk? Could I take the hit pretty well? If that's the case, let's go like Uber's defensive against my Great Tusk. Because I think if they just set up the thing, if they just set up the Gravity or go for Gravity, then I'm in a bad spot right away. I'm gonna go ahead and go into this. I can go for Smackdown. Okay, so same thing. Smackdown. Good to note. Smackdown. And we know it's Helmet. So, and they also cover them going for rocks because they didn't bring their Goldango, so I can spin for pretty freely against their team. I can Ice Spinner right now. Articuno comes in here. So I could also double, but if they U-turn, then that does nothing for me. Let's just go ahead and Ice Spinner. Get some damage off. I wish I had rocks on this. We're going to see a hard pivot out, so probably not U-turn. Then we're going to see Shell Shock. Is that Chestnut? Okay, we see the Chestnut come in. We're going to get an Ice Spinner off on this thing. I'm kind of annoyed to see the Chestnut come, not like in a bad way, but it's just really annoying for my team to have to worry about, especially because Pyro Ball is blocked by Bulletproof. So that's kind of annoying for me to deal with. So Chestnut took a good amount though from that Ice Spinner. It looks like a max, a pretty physically defensive set. I'm gonna go ahead and pivot out. I can go into Hawks and just set up my spikes if I want to do that. And I don't see a problem with that. Their hazard removal is Tentacruel, so I have to be careful for that. Their pivot enemy is probably Raging Bolt, but we do have a decent, couple of decent pivots into Raging Bolt. So we're gonna see the Iron Defense, which is a little scary, but I mean I have Whirlwind, so I'm in a spot where I can just go ahead and how do I want to take this? How do I want to deal with this? Do I want to set up a spike first? If they're max Fizz Def, it is a guaranteed 2 KO body press. And so I do want to just Whirlwind this right away. The thing is though, I also kind of want to try and like, man, well yeah, I have to Whirlwind right away. I want to try to set up a spike, but I just don't do it well enough right now. So we're gonna go ahead and Whirlwind out. See what they decide to do. They're gonna knock me off. Oh man, so that sucks. I could have actually just stayed in and set up a spike. I really wanted to. Force a rapid spin, force some damage off on their team. That's fine. We're gonna see knockoff. And what was the other move? We saw knockoff and not body press, iron defense. We're gonna see the booster energy pot rock, and it's gonna be special attack. So boosters, that's cool. We get the waste of the booster pretty early on to this match. Of course, seeing this thing out right now, it's a little unfortunate. I get to go ahead and pivot out into Great Tusk for now. I think that's my safest spot. I know it's not. I know that it can't be Air Balloon, it can't be Shucka, you know, it can't be Weakness Policy. So of course, something's probably going to take the Draco here, which I'm not going to love. A booster energy Draco. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm actually getting two-shot by Dragon Pulse, if that's what they decided to click. But we're going to see Draco pop off. 422 down to 64. So, we're in a very, 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 very bad spot. And now I'm just kind of like, what? 422 minus 64. That did 358 to me. The 358 with a Draco. But it 83 with the Draco. So yeah, just max special attack modest, you know, absolutely clapping me. Got -2 with a special attack boost. I do drop. Could I pivot out into Charge Bolt now? At this point, how much am I taking from a Draco? I'm getting 2 tapped. I could also go into Gang Orca, my Scrafty here maybe. And I would be able to take the hits. Keeping this thing could be nice as a sack. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. The pivot enemy would be like Lando or the Articuno. The Chestnut would be annoying as well, especially because it's Iron Defense. But we're just gonna go into this. They're gonna pivot out, so they're afraid of me, of course. And we're gonna see Shell Shock come in, which was the Chestnut. So I'm not in a good spot. I don't know why I ever got outsped, so of course they had to switch out there. But at least the booster energy is gone, right? No more booster to deal with. And Draco Meteor. Oh, it sucks. I could have gotten a free Ice Spinner or made some kind of pivot out. But we're going to see this thing come in. I can go back into Skarmory if I want. I think I'm just going to... I can't stay in here. Body press is doing way too much. I mean, I can live it for sure, but with the Iron Defense, it's really, really annoying. Let me think, because they're going to be Iron Defense, Knock, Synth. I think I'm going to go into Present Mike. There's no way you're Iron Defense and you're not Body Press and Synth. I think I'm going to go hard into Marina here. I mean, that's a crazy call, right? But I think we're in a good spot here where I'm not worried. We're going to go make this play. We're going to see a Body Press this time around. But knocking down a 261. Doing way too much with that, man. So it did 28 with a Body Press, so definitely max Fizz Def for sure, and that was a high roll. Moonblast is free here. The switching, of course, is Tentacruel, so I could also click Psychic Noise. That's an option here. I could Flip Turn. I do outspeed for sure. If I Flip Turn and they stay in, that tells me it's clicking a Grass move, which is nice. And then I get initiative based on them switching into, say, like the Tentacruel. If they go Tentacruel, I get to go into Thundy, but then I'm not in a good spot anyways. Alright, let's Psychic Noise. Let's just get damage off on the Tentacruel coming in. Or it could be the Articuno as well. Nope, it's gonna be Tentacruel, which is nice for me. Good middle ground play. Hopefully do about a third to it. Ooh, it's like less than a third. But no healing from the Black Sludge, which is gonna be nice. We don't see Black Sludge. So I get to go ahead and go into Gang Orca here pretty freely. That's a max Spadef Tentacruel though, huh? Pretty much, yeah, that's max Spadef. This is a very, very bulky Tentacruel. That's good to note. And it's probably maybe Boots, because usually it says the Black Sludge is prevented from like healing it because of the Psychic Noise, right? Like it gives us that prompt so we know that it's Black Sludge. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that's just with like heal block. But I imagine it'd work the same, right? So Chestnut is pretty annoying, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't have a move to hit my Primarina, which is nice. Imagine last move has to be Synth. Maybe it could be like, what is that item called? Or that move called? Leech Seed? It could be Leech Seed for sure. But I think we're in a good spot. That Landorus seems to be physically defensive. That's just my guess, though. Gotta watch out for that Darkrai. We're gonna see that knock. It's fine. We're gonna lose our leftovers. Not a big deal. I get to bulk up for free here. If they go Lando, I'm fine. I guess worst case is they go Chestnut. I don't want to pivot out. I could also knock their Chestnut. Knocking its leftovers could be nice. Knocking the Lando's helmet could be nice. Worst case would be Raging Bolt coming in. But yeah, we can do that. We can go ahead and click knock off. I think I need to find a point to set up some spikes and really pressure this team. So yeah, we're gonna see this thing come in. So we know it's Iron Defense. Knock off Body Press, right? Knock off Body Press. Is this where I want to go? No, when you click Iron Defense, knowing last time that I went into Primarina, you either click Body Press again here, or you either click Body Press again, or you pivot predicting that Primarina and go like what? Articuno, Raging Bolt. Articuno or Raging Bolt would be annoying here. Raging Bolt specifically, but if they go Articuno, I think I'm fine here with the Skarmory coming in. So we can go ahead and switch out. That Articuno, by the way, can be an Ice, Water, or Ground type. I initially thought that a bulky Water type would be their set, but they haven't done that yet. Oh, damn it, dude, it's going to be the Raging Bolt. So by the way they're saving this Articuno, I'm thinking it's not the defensive Water Terra that I thought it'd be in prep. I think it's going to be more of an offensive set, in which case, what type do I think it would be? I think just Ice type, just Terra Ice. Would make sense. So that sucks. I said the Raging Bolt was going to come in. It did, and now I'm in a bad spot. If I go into Gang Orca here, can I just take the hit and be fine and just be able to rest off the following turn? Raging Bolt. We'll go ahead and get rid of that booster energy and go into Scrafty. I should be able to. Let's go into Gang Orca here. We see Draco Meteor come out. Even if they click, yeah, even if they click Draco, we're fine. Even if they click Calm Mind into Draco, we're fine. Going to Gang Orca here. We're gonna see Draco come off. We're fine. That's their second Draco Meteor. I think I'm gonna have to keep track of these. I get to go ahead and click rest here. Gotta speed up my move process here, but yeah, I need to get spikes going. I knocked the chestnut, so no leftovers for it anymore, which is super nice. Yeah, dude. So what are we gonna see? We're gonna see Shell Shock and the chestnut come in. I wish I was Flare Blitz now or Fire Punch or something. I just really had that on my freaking Cinderace for this. But I was just so confident that it wouldn't happen. Okay, so we get to go into Hawks here. That what I want to go to? That or I go back into Primarina. Last time they went Tentacruel. I mean, Tentacruel is just gonna get weakened over and over again. Primarina. What do I need health on Primarina for? The Darkrai? Okay. Let's go ahead and go into this thing. Go into Skarm. Hopefully they don't Iron Defense. I don't think you do, knowing that last time I had clicked last time I went Primarina. And they don't, which is nice. Now the problem is I think I outspeed this thing. And so if that's the case, then the body presses are gonna hurt a ton. Yeah, they are. That was a mistaken prep. I'm gonna be slower than this thing, and that body press is gonna hurt a ton. I'm gonna be in a bad spot for sure. I could also Brave Bird this thing, which might low-key be worth it. But they don't stay in here on a free Brave Bird. I want to roost first. I can always roost up later. I'm gonna click spikes. I'm gonna get my spikes up. I think that's what I want to prioritize right now. Then go to Gore the Landorus. I mean, that's cool with me. I'm gonna get some spikes off, which is super nice. Hopefully pressure this team up a bit because it is so annoying for me right now to try to take on. We gotta get one layer of spikes up, which is super nice. I mean, I get to roost here for free. They have to smackdown first. I don't mind taking a smackdown and then switching out into something. What I'm switching into, that's a great question. I'm gonna go ahead and click roost here. That I can click whirlwind on the smackdown, which is an option, and then I get to roost the following turn as long as I get something in that works for me. But the problem is everything I think on their team is going to be able to KO me, minus maybe the Tentacruel or the Chestnut coming in. So it'd be like a 2 out of 5, a 40% chance I get something that I could roost on the following turn. So I think this is my chance to roost. So I have a pivot into Chestnut. That or they smack down, or they set up. They're either smackdown or they set up rocks as well. They smack down or rocks. I'm gonna just stay in. Then click roost. Then can set the rocks. Okay. I'm with the roost off. So that's not great for me, having to play with rocks. I really have to get the spin off now. And my best case to spin is going to be letting something die to bolt. You just click smackdown this time. No point in me going in. Oh, if they're a defensive Great Tusk, I might be able to outspeed this. Or a defensive Lando, I might be able to outspeed with Great Tusk. Depending on their speed and such, right? And that's something I could risk. I could just spike up again and really put pressure on their team. I need to keep this around for Chestnut. Oh man, we're gonna be in. This is a bad spot for me. How much is? Can I go into Gangorka right now? How much am I taking from an EQ from this Lando? Landorus. This might be the better play then. Uber's defensive. Earthquake is doing a ton. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna switch out. Hopefully get the Shed Skin to activate so that we can rest up again. Going to Gangorka here. And what are we gonna see? We're gonna see Smackdown. Okay. So I could have gone into Great Tusk, but it's just not a spot. Maybe I go into Great Tusk on like a Chestnut pivot and spin there. Just take my spin there. That might be a good place. In fact, if that's what I want to do now, I think that's what I want to do now. I'm gonna go into Grand now. I'm gonna risk it. Oh man, they stayed in. Okay. So they can go ahead and EQ me. So Lando kills Tusk probably. Oh, they're gonna U-turn. I live that. Okay. So they are U-turn. So they didn't U-turn earlier. That's interesting. So rocks, U-turn. Yeah, dude. I just don't know how I beat this team. This team is just. I mean, last one's gonna be EQ, right? Yeah, dude. This team is just so difficult for me to break. So what? You go into dark right now. Chestnut. Oh. I mean, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with this. I get to spin here. I mean, what you're gonna? I mean, I guess you could set up. That would kind of be a little annoying if you took the chance to iron defense, but I don't mind that. Yeah, you're gonna body press. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So Chestnut kills Tusk. But I got my spin off. I got my spin off. That's cool. Okay. Now we're in a good spot. I go into Mirko, and click Zen Headbutt here. Do I tilt to a KO though from where they're standing at? I don't think so. Is the problem. If I go into it, into Cinderace, Zen Headbutt has a chance to kill from where they're sitting at. It's really, really close. Let me get rid of that spike on the calc. Looks like, yeah, I probably wouldn't. So that's probably not the play. If I go Primarina here, definitely kill. Your switch in is Tentacruel. Maybe that's my play then. Let's just do that then. Okay. But now with Spike Up. Wait, were you? Oh, I definitely could have with the Zen Headbutt. I forgot it was weaker because of the spin and the spikes. I'm so stupid. I definitely could have. I'm gonna go ahead and flip turn. I think flip turn's a better play for me this time. It covers like them making an aggressive play, like into Raging Bolt or something like that on a psychic move. Trying to make a weird middle ground play. Going to Articuno, you know. So I think this is a better play for me. All right, so things are looking a lot better now. Chestnut gets 2 killed by Zen Headbutt from my Cinderace, which is nice. Of course, Lando's there, but it can't take my it can't intimidate me because of my clear amulet. So I think we're in a better spot now. We're gonna see Blue's Clues. Is that the Articuno? Okay, Blue's Clues the Articuno. So we can get the flip turn off. I'm gonna go into Gundy and U-turn here. No reason not to. It forces the Terra. I can see what Terra type they are. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and U-turn. I don't know what this thing is. Like I said, I want to say it's a bit more offensive. If they Terra here, yeah, okay. Then we get a lot of information right now. And we should be able to start getting spikes damage off on this thing, which is super nice. We're going to see the Terra ground from this Articuno. So now we can start damaging it with spikes. Unless they're, of course, like, what is it called? Of course, unless they're boots. So we can see the Terra ground. So the ice move here, right? They could definitely freeze dry. I think free play would be to go into Gang Orca. The thing is, I don't know anything about this Articuno. I don't know anything. So the Terra ground. I don't know their spread. Don't know nothing. So Thundy is not killing with the Grass Knot ever here if they're especially defensive. If they're physically defensive, I'm definitely not either. I go into Prim and take a freeze dry. Of course, right here, I think my play is to go into Scrathy and take the freeze dry, and then pivot out into maybe Prim on the Hurricane. Where's the Ice Beam? Okay, 290 to 03. So it did 87 to me with an Ice Beam, so that's good to know. Ice Beam did 87 HP to me. It did 27% with an Ice Beam. Oh wait, nope, that's the wrong Pokemon. Did 87, so it did 26% with an Ice Beam. That's definitely looking like max special attack, maybe even modest. So good to know. It could be timid, actually. Probably timid and just a max roll. So good to know. Not a lot of HP investment into this thing then. If it's 85 base speed, that could be pretty bulky. That could be pretty high in HP. So I think you click a Hurricane here is my thought process. So I kind of want to go back into Charge Bolt. If I do that, if I go into Charge Bolt, could I kill with a Grass Knot? Absolutely not. But I think that's still my better play. We're gonna see a pivot out. Okay. I don't remember what it was sitting at. Ice Beam. And we're gonna see Lando come in. So I'm gonna go back into Thundy. They get the smackdown for free against my team right now, which isn't great. So maybe I just want to like stay in here and Grass Knot this thing. The smackdown, of course, is doing like 0 to me, right? From this Landorus. And the smackdown damage can be super important for my Cinderace to 2 a KO. Oh, the thing is though, smackdown plus like a Grass Knot taking helmet chip is really, really annoying. I think they set up rocks here as well. And there's nothing I can do about it. So I might as well stay in and take my damage. Right? Is that my play? Or do I go into Prim and start beating this thing down right now? Prim is getting out sped though and taking a big EQ. Gang Orca can rest up right now. They're gonna rocks up right now. Yeah, let's go into Gang Orca. I mean, if the EQ, like, that's honestly better than they don't get rocks up. They're gonna get rocks up though here, and I'm gonna be in a really, really bad spot. This was a good play on them. Yeah, they're gonna get rocks up, and now I'm in a bad spot for the rest of this game. Okay. Okay. I gotta rest up here. No other play. Yeah, I'm in a really, really bad spot now. Darkrai looks like it could beat me really easily without the Thundy around. Yeah, without Thundy to revenge with Scarf, I'm in a really, really bad spot. I get to rest here though. They're gonna go to SoundCloud the Raging Bolt though, which is interesting. Okay, I mean, this isn't bad for me. I guess worst case is that they're Calm Mind. Worst case is that they're Calm Mind. Dang, did I take Sucker Punch off my Cinderace? I think I did. Oh no. This might be it. Yeah, if they're Calm Mind here, this might be it for me. I didn't get the Sleep Turn or the Rest Shed Skin. If they Calm Mind here, I think I just lose. Oh, damn it. Okay, I think that's it for me. Yeah, I mean, with Great Tusk around, or with Great Tusk on, I think I just lose now. Oh, that sucks, man. I just didn't have anything for this thing. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for us. What can I do here? Oh, man. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? They're going to be +1, +1. I didn't get the wake up either. I'm still stuck asleep right now. Cinderace drops. I can't. My Sturdy's no longer intact, so I can't whirlwind this thing out. Yeah, dude, I think I just lose this game. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Should try Drain Punch, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing for me to do anymore. I just lose to this thing. GG to our opponent. Like I said, this was a really hard matchup for me to win. I just couldn't do anything. Like, their entire team just completely beat me down. Their special offense just did way too much against me. I mean, at +2 here, I can live any hit other than a Draco. Well, a Draco is a roll in... Is it in my favor? No, definitely not. So they have to click Draco here. I mean, they could just click Thunderbolt just because they can. I don't know what my play is here. Let's just Drain Punch again. I guess I need some Draco misses. They're gonna Thunderbolt, so I should live this. It's nice, at least. We're gonna see the Drain Punch. Gonna do a decent amount. If I had Sucker on my Cinderace, maybe there was still a chance. Unfortunately, I do not. Do I rest up on them getting greedy? Is how much is Thunderclap doing to me? At +2. Thunderclap. And is Sucker Punch killing? Is Sucker Punch that I can something I can scare him with? Never. They are not scared of Sucker Punch at all. Okay, okay. I mean, do I have any out here at all? Going to Charge Bolt here. U-turn. Do you have Dragon Pulse? Calm Mind. Thunderbolt. Draco. You have to have Thunderclap, so I don't think you have Dragon Pulse. Do I go into Charge Bolt? Yeah, go into Charge Bolt here. If you Draco, but I don't think you do that. I go into Charge Bolt, try to get some U-turn damage off on this thing. I suppose that might play. I guess so. I see Thunderclap. Okay. That's awesome for me. Really weird, actually. I could have stayed in and Drain Punched, I think, from where I was at. Would I have lived that with their Thunderclap? Crafty. No, I couldn't have. That was a decent play. Or that was a whatever play. Actually, if I had rested, we would have been fine. What were they doing there? Dang, dude, I don't have anything to touch this thing is the problem, though. Okay. So that's U-turn out here. You're forced into a Draco here. I could go into Prim. If I go Prim here on the Draco, I'm sleeving Skarmory as a sack. Skarmory doesn't do much for me. So I go into Prim here on the Draco. That's cool. Yeah, Thunderclap. I wish I had Encore. If I had Encore on this thing, that would have been cool. I mean, obviously I'm in a Assault Vest, but had I not been a Assault Vest and I ran like Encore, I could have been in a great spot. So, do I call the choke? I could call the choke. That or I go back into Charge Bolt. I get to U-turn again. Because I need to keep Prim for Darkrai. I need to keep Charge Bolts around. I have to play off their choke here, or I sack something. I can sack like Skarm here. Or no, let's just sack Gangorka. Let's just sack Gangorka. It's too weak for me right now. I can't risk going into Thundy off a choke and then them like not doing it because I need Thundy to win the game for sure, and I need Primarina so I can live the hit. They're gonna Thunderclap me, so I could have gone into Prim. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and click rest here. See if they choke. Let's try it out here. They're gonna Draco and they're gonna miss. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. 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 So Thunder Clap T Bolt. Alright, we're in it. Okay. Well, the thing is that we needed to wake up there. So we're not in a great spot still. You Draco or you Thunderbolt here. I don't see why you don't Thunderbolt. I could sack Skarm here, but Skarm's super nice for Chestnut still. I think we just keep Gang Orca in. If you Draco me, I think we just keep Gang Orca in. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just keep Gang Orca in at this point. I'm running out of time. I'm trying to think about how I can stay in this game, dude. They're gonna Draco me. Gonna pick me off. Okay, so Bolt kills. Bolt is going to kill Scrafty. I needed that Shed Skin to activate there. So now they're neutral. Could I live the hit with Cinderace? The Thunderclap? I could, but then I could never come back in. I lose my Cinderace at that point. So I don't think that's my play. I think I have to go into Charge Bolt here. U-turn. Oh, we're in such a bad spot right now. I go into Raging Bolt. I U-turn here. And I have to hope. I don't think there's two shots though from where it's at. I think it still lives. Um, like another U-turn, you know. Maybe going into Skarm would have been, or not Skarm, into Cinderace would have been better there. I really needed that first turn wake up on that Shed Skin when they missed the Draco. Had they woken up there, I could have done something. I could have forced a Draco off, sacked off my Skarm on the Draco drop, and then gone back into Scrafty at that point and been like in somewhat of a feasible position. But I mean, I just had nothing for this Raging Bolt on my team, minus the Great Tusk, which I let drop, unfortunately. So we aren't going to see any Thunderclap shenanigans, like they didn't make that weird play. I think it lives another U-turn, so I think I just sack off Skarm here. Yeah, I think I just sack off Skarm on this turn. If they Draco'd here, then we're in a good spot. We can go Cinderace at that point. Okay, so we're actually going to take it. Though, this thing's at -2 now. I could outspeed this thing. Chances are I don't, though. Is there any point in me pivoting out into Charge Bolt? Let's do it. I think I play off this choke here. We're going to see it switch out. I can't believe we played around that thing. That thing should have beat me right then and there. Oh my goodness. We're going to see Squidward come in, the Tentacruel. I have to U-turn. I think I U-turn here. Lando is just too free to come in. Oh wow, I don't live hazards anyways. Was grass not better then, just to get damage off on this thing? How do I win this game right now? I don't, huh? With Lando around, I can't beat that thing. Chestnut, I can Zen Headbutt twice. That's not a big deal. But Lando being around's a problem. Raging Bolt's weak. Articuno's a ground type. If I got damage on Articuno, maybe we'd have a chance. I go into Skarm here after I let myself go down. I think my best play is to Grass Knot, so I can get damage off on the Lando coming in for my Cinderace to win. Is that my best play? I believe so. We're going to see Gore the Lando come in. So we're going to see the Intim. See the Grass Knot come off. We're going to die the helmet here. So what is it? Thundy drops to helmet. And Lando took like 30% from that. Can we get any kind of damage? Any kind of information on this Lando spread based off that? Looks like maybe a Fizz Def set. We get to go into Prim or we get to go into Skarm here. If I go into Skarm, I can Brave Bird this thing into range of my Cinderace. I'm not doing any damage against it is the problem though. If I go into Prim here, can Prim take this thing out right now? Or can Prim live the hit from where I'm sitting at? It's, I guess, the better question. 216. I'm not living after rocks. Ever. We have to go into Skarm here. We go into Skarm. We know we live any hit from this thing. Can Skarmory, if I get rid of my flying type, take EQs from this thing? No. I can Brave Bird, put this thing in best of range as I can of Cinderace. That might be my best play. I could roost up right now on the Smackdown that spikes. No, I can't do that. I just got a Brave Bird for damage here. Okay, so we're going to put Lando into range. Yeah, Lando's completely in range now of my Skarm, or of my Cinderace. My thought process is now, though, what is my best, like, sequence of moves against this thing? If I turn into, like, a Psychic type, right? Can I live in EQ? I can for sure. I could also Trailblaze, which I think is a good play. No, I Pyro Ball. No, no, no. I Trailblaze here to take the EQ. I turn into a grass type. EQ only knocks me does about 33%. I'm at 237, 75. So I would be able to live another rock entry if I Trailblaze here. Oh, not after helmet though. Oh, I'm so stupid. Not after helmet. I need to kill this thing. Oh, that was a bad play. I forgot about the helmet. Oh, that's gonna be it for me. I think I need to be able to live another rock entry from where I'm sitting at. Oh wow, that killed me. That was a crit. Oh man, I need to be able to live another rock entry. Because my thought process was, if I can live another rock entry, I can. This doesn't allow Darkrai to come in. I can switch out and sack off Primarina against. I don't think so. I don't think my thought process is considering like Raging Bolt, Pyro. I needed to have Sucker Punch on that. On it. Oh man. Skarm dies to recoil. Ace kills Lando. Yeah, and I'm gonna lose this game. GG to our opponent again. I'm surprised we managed to hang on as long as we did with the Raging Bolt. Like I said, I just needed to get lucky with that Scrafty turn. If I did, I might have had a better chance. Allowing Lando to get those rocks up, and also letting, what is that Pokemon called? Great Tusk die earlier in the game against the Chestnut was probably not the best play, but I need to get. I didn't know. What else would I have sacked off against that Draco? Against the that booster energy Draco. I don't know what else I would have gone into. I would have had to have gone like hard Skarm and stacked it there, which maybe was a better play. But I don't know. I just don't know what my better play was then. He's in headbutt. We have to get a flinch here. We're gonna see a flip turn. Wow, that killed? That would have been funny if it didn't. A crit. Do we think the crit mattered? Maybe. I don't remember what I was at. I think I was at like 29, so 9%. So Tentacruel, flip turn. I don't remember what if I was at 29% or 29 HP, like I thought it didn't matter. But it might have if I was at more than that. But okay. So Tent kills Ace. And lastly, we're going to Prim. Prim can actually take a hit here. Yeah, I mean, I could just lose my Great Tusk, because what's going to lose me in that game, or this game right here. Need to be able to spin later in the game against this Lando. I don't think there's any way for me to pressure the Lando from not setting up those rocks that turn. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. That's all for me to say about this game. I'm curious against this Articuno. I think Energy Ball does more, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click it. Let's see Freeze Dry. I think I can live this. Yeah, for sure. Are we gonna get an Energy Ball off? Are we gonna be able to pick up the KO? Ah, definitely not. Okay. And GD to our opponent. Once again, I've said that like 4 times at this point. Yeah, losing the Great Tusk. I guess my better play would have been sacking Skarm, maybe? Sacking Skarm, I could have tried to Whirlwind so that they could never set up spikes, or set up Calm Minds on me, or get at least punished if they do. If they try to Thunderclap me, I would have been able to Whirlwind it out. Yeah, I guess just sacking Skarmory to the Raging Bolt Draco would have been the better move in hindsight. And then what else? What else would I think that's about it. I mean, prep wise, I think I brought a decent team. I just didn't have the matchup here. Their special offense was just really, really terrible for me. I mean, and they didn't even bring the Gardevoir. The Gardevoir would have gone completely crazy against my team. I had nothing for it. But GG to our opponent. We're going to drop down to 1 and 2. Go check out them and all the other UNPL coaches down in the description below. And, you know, hopefully next week we can bounce back. Make sure to subscribe for more draft league content. Of course, I'm uploading this and the SDA. So 2 draft leagues. You can go check out either one of them. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.